Introduction about the book of Dr. Meenakshi Bansal. Yoga Path, a journey to a balanced, joyful, and meaningful life, is your gentle guide to embracing yoga as more than just physical movement, it's a way of living. Through accessible explanations and inspiring practices, this audiobook explores how yoga nurtures your body, mind, and spirit. Each chapter guides you through breathing, postures, mindfulness, and self-care, helping you find balance, inner peace, and true happiness. Whether you are a beginner or deepening your journey, this guide will inspire you to live with grace, strength, and compassion, transforming every day into a meaningful experience. Chapter 1. The Heart of Yoga, Understanding its True Meaning. When you hear the word yoga, what comes to mind? Maybe you picture people bending into difficult poses or stretching on a mat. But yoga is much more than just exercise. It's a path that brings balance and peace to your entire life. Yoga comes from the ancient language of Sanskrit and means union. At its heart, yoga is about bringing together the body, mind, and spirit. It's about creating harmony within yourself and with the world around you. Yoga teaches us that we are not just our bodies or our thoughts, we are a combination of all our experiences, feelings, and energy. Thousands of years ago, wise teachers in India developed yoga as a way to live a good, meaningful life. They taught that yoga is not just something you do on a mat but a way of living with kindness, respect, and awareness. Yoga shows us how to find peace, even when life is challenging. One important idea in yoga is self-awareness, paying attention to how you feel in your body and in your mind. When you practice yoga, you learn to listen to your breath, notice your thoughts, and observe how your body feels. This helps you understand yourself better and make choices that bring you more health and happiness. Another key part of yoga is balance. Yoga teaches us to balance effort and relaxation, strength and flexibility, action and rest. On the mat, this might mean holding a pose while breathing calmly. In life, it might mean working hard but also taking time to rest and enjoy the moment. Yoga also invites us to live with compassion. This means being kind to ourselves and others. It means forgiving mistakes and treating everyone, including ourselves, with respect. When we bring compassion into our yoga practice and our daily lives, we create a more peaceful and loving world. Some people connect yoga with their spiritual or religious beliefs, while others see it as a way to improve health and well-being. Yoga is for everyone, no matter your background or beliefs. It's a personal journey that grows with you, helping you feel more connected to yourself and to others. As you begin this journey into yoga, remember that it's not about being perfect or achieving difficult poses. It's about showing up for yourself, being patient, and enjoying the process. Yoga is a lifelong journey, not a destination. In the chapters ahead, we'll explore how to bring yoga into all parts of your life, from the way you move and breathe to the way you think and live. Together, we'll discover how yoga can help you build a life that is balanced, joyful, and full of meaning. So, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and get ready to begin this journey. The heart of yoga is about finding harmony within yourself, one step, one breath, and one moment at a time. Chapter 2. Preparing for the journey, Setting Intentions and Creating Space. Starting your yoga journey is an exciting step toward a healthier and more peaceful life. But like any journey, it helps to prepare before you begin. In this chapter, we'll talk about how to set intentions and create a space that supports your practice. First, let's talk about setting intentions. An intention is like a guidepost that helps you stay focused on what matters most to you. It's different from a goal, which is something you want to achieve. An intention is about how you want to feel or how you want to live. For example, your intention might be to feel more calm, to be kinder to yourself, or to bring more balance into your day. Take a moment to think about why you want to practice yoga. Maybe it's to feel less stressed, to be stronger, or to connect with yourself. Whatever your reason, write it down or simply hold it in your heart. This intention will guide your practice, especially on days when you feel unmotivated or distracted. Next, let's create a space for your practice. You don't need a big or fancy room. A quiet corner of your bedroom, living room, or even a spot in the garden can become your yoga space. The most important thing is that it feels peaceful and welcoming to you. Start by clearing away clutter. A clean, open space helps your mind feel calm too. Lay out a yoga mat or a blanket where you can practice comfortably. You might want to add a cushion or a folded towel for support. Consider adding a few special touches to make your space feel inviting. A small plant, a candle, or a photo that inspires you can create a sense of peace. Some people like to play gentle music or use a calming scent, like lavender or sandalwood, to set the mood. Just be sure it's something that makes you feel relaxed and focused. If you live in a busy household, let others know that this is your quiet time. Ask them to respect your space so you can focus on your practice without distractions. You might also choose a time of day when things are calmer, early in the morning or in the evening before bed. Remember, your yoga space doesn't have to be perfect. It's your personal place to breathe, move, and connect with yourself. Even if it's small, what matters most is that it feels like a sanctuary where you can slow down and be present. Setting an intention and creating a peaceful space are beautiful ways to honor your commitment to yourself. They help you step onto your mat with purpose and an open heart. As you continue this journey, let these simple steps remind you that yoga is not just about what you do, it's about how you do it, with awareness, kindness, and care. Let's get ready to move forward together, one breath at a time. Chapter 3: Breath of Life, Pranayama and the Power of Breathing. Have you ever noticed how your breath changes when you feel excited, angry, or calm? Our breath is always with us, changing with our emotions and helping us connect with the present moment. In yoga, breathing is much more than just taking in air. It's a powerful tool for calming the mind, energizing the body, and bringing balance to our lives. In this chapter, we'll explore pranayama, the art of breathing in yoga. The word pranayama comes from the Sanskrit language and means extension of life force. In simple terms, it's the practice of controlling your breath to influence how you feel in your body and mind. Yogis have practiced pranayama for thousands of years to boost health, focus the mind, and connect with their inner selves. Let's start with why breathing is so important. Our breath is closely linked to our emotions. When we're stressed or scared, our breath becomes quick and shallow. When we're relaxed and happy, our breath is slow and steady. By learning to control our breath, we can influence how we feel, even in challenging moments. One of the simplest and most effective pranayama techniques is deep belly breathing. Sit comfortably with your spine straight and place one hand on your belly. As you breathe in slowly through your nose, let your belly expand like a balloon. Then breathe out gently, feeling your belly soften. This type of breathing calms the nervous system, reduces stress, and helps you feel grounded. Another popular technique is alternate nostril breathing. This practice balances the two sides of the brain and can help you feel calm and focused. To try it, sit comfortably and use your right thumb to gently close your right nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril, then close your left nostril with your ring finger and release your right thumb, breathing out through your right nostril. Continue, alternating sides for a few minutes. This practice brings balance and harmony to your breath and mind. Ujjayi breathing, often called ocean breath, is another useful pranayama. It's done by slightly constricting the back of your throat as you breathe in and out through your nose, creating a soft sound like ocean waves. This breath is calming and helps you stay focused during yoga postures. Remember, when you practice pranayama, take it slowly. Never force your breath or strain. The key is to breathe with ease and awareness, feeling each breath move in and out. Pranayama is a powerful part of yoga that you can use anytime, while sitting at your desk, standing in line, or lying in bed. By practicing pranayama regularly, you are nurturing your body, mind, and spirit, one breath at a time. Let's continue exploring these breathing techniques together, discovering the calm, energy, and balance that each breath can bring. Chapter 4: The Physical Path, Asana for Strength and Flexibility. When many people think of yoga, they often picture someone bending into a graceful pose. These poses are called asana in yoga, and they're an important part of the practice. But asana are more than just stretches, they're a way to build strength, increase flexibility, and connect with your body and mind. In this chapter, let's explore the physical path of yoga and how asana can support your health and well-being. Asana are yoga postures that help us move, stretch, and strengthen our bodies. They were originally developed to prepare the body for meditation by making it strong, steady, and relaxed. Today, asana are practiced all over the world because of their many benefits. One of the main benefits of asana is building strength. Poses like plank, warrior, and chair help you develop strong muscles, especially in your arms, legs, and core. A strong body supports good posture and helps prevent injuries in everyday activities. Asana also improve flexibility, which means your muscles and joints can move freely and comfortably. Poses like downward dog, cobra, and seated forward bend gently stretch different parts of the body, helping release tension and improve mobility. Flexibility helps you feel more relaxed and comfortable, both in yoga practice and in daily life. Another wonderful benefit of practicing asana is balance, not just standing on one foot, but finding balance between effort and ease. Some poses challenge your physical balance, like tree pose or eagle pose, helping you build focus and stability. But balance also means knowing when to work hard and when to relax, both on and off the mat. When practicing asana, it's important to listen to your body. Everyone is different, and flexibility and strength take time to build. Yoga is not about forcing yourself into a pose or comparing yourself to others. It's about honoring your own journey and finding what feels good for you. Breathing is also a key part of practicing asana. When you move with your breath, each posture becomes a moving meditation. Inhale to lengthen and open, exhale to release and deepen. This connection between breath and movement helps you stay present and focused during your practice. A good way to start is by creating a simple sequence of poses that warm up your body, build strength, and then help you relax. Even 10 or 15 minutes of gentle stretching and breathing each day can make a big difference. Remember, yoga is not just about the shapes you make with your body, it's about how you feel while you are practicing. It's about finding strength, flexibility, and balance in your body and in your life. Let's continue this journey together, exploring the asana that help you feel stronger, more open, and more connected to yourself, one pose at a time. Chapter 5: Beyond the Mat, Taking Yoga into Everyday Life. Yoga doesn't end when you roll up your mat. In fact, the true magic of yoga happens when you take what you learn on the mat and carry it into your everyday life. In this chapter, let's explore how to live your yoga, bringing more peace, balance, and kindness into everything you do. Yoga teaches us to be present. When you're practicing a yoga pose, you focus on your breath, your body, and the moment you're in. This same skill helps you in daily life, whether you're at work, with your family, or even waiting in line. By being present, you can truly enjoy each moment and handle challenges with more calm and clarity. Another lesson from yoga is compassion, not just for others, but for yourself. On the mat, you learn to listen to your body, respecting its limits and needs. Off the mat, this means being kind to yourself, especially when things don't go as planned. Instead of judging yourself harshly, you can pause, take a breath, and offer yourself the same kindness you'd give a friend. Yoga also teaches us about balance. In a yoga pose, you find balance between effort and ease, working hard, but also knowing when to relax. In life, this means finding balance between work and rest, family and self-care, giving and receiving. When you apply this balance, you feel more steady and content, even when life is busy. Breathing is another powerful tool you can use anytime. Just like in yoga class, taking a few slow, deep breaths can help you calm down when you're stressed or upset. It's like a mini meditation that you can practice anywhere, at your desk, in the car, or before a big meeting. Yoga encourages gratitude, too. On the mat, you might end your practice by taking a moment to be thankful for your body and your breath. In daily life, you can practice gratitude by noticing the good things, like a kind word from a friend, a warm cup of tea, or a beautiful sunset. Gratitude makes every day richer and more meaningful. Even the way you eat can be part of your yoga practice. Eating mindfully, paying attention to the flavors, colors, and smells of your food, helps you enjoy your meals more and eat in a way that nourishes your body. Remember, yoga is a lifelong journey, not just an exercise routine. It's about living with awareness, compassion, and balance. Every time you pause to breathe, notice your thoughts, or choose kindness, you are practicing yoga. Let's keep exploring how to bring the heart of yoga into every part of your life. By living your yoga, you can create a life that's not only healthier, but also happier and more meaningful, one breath, one step, and one moment at a time. Chapter 6: The Power of Presence, Mindfulness and Meditation. Have you ever felt like life is moving too fast? Like your mind is always racing from one thought to the next? You are not alone. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and forget to simply be in the moment. That's where mindfulness and meditation come in. In this chapter, we'll explore how these practices can help you slow down, feel more peaceful, and live a more joyful life. Mindfulness means paying attention to what's happening right now, without judging it. It's about noticing the world around you, the sound of birds singing, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your favorite food. It also means noticing what's happening inside you, your thoughts, your emotions, and your breath. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to observe your thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. For example, instead of worrying about something that happened yesterday or stressing about what might happen tomorrow, you can focus on what's happening now. This simple shift can help you feel calmer and more in control. One way to practice mindfulness is through meditation. Meditation is a special time you set aside to train your mind to be present. It's like exercise for your mind. You don't need any special equipment, just a quiet place where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes if you like, and bring your attention to your breath. Feel the air as it comes in and goes out. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring your focus back to your breath. There are many different types of meditation, and you can choose the one that feels best for you. Some people like guided meditations, where a teacher or recording leads you through the practice. Others prefer to sit in silence, focusing on their breath or repeating a calming word or phrase. Body scan meditation is another wonderful practice. In this meditation, you slowly bring your attention to each part of your body, noticing any sensations, like warmth, tingling, or tension. As you scan your body, you can invite each part to relax. This helps release physical tension and brings a deep sense of calm. Practicing mindfulness and meditation regularly can bring many benefits. You might find that you sleep better, feel less stressed, and have more patience with yourself and others. You might also discover a greater sense of joy and appreciation for life's simple moments. Remember, mindfulness isn't about getting rid of your thoughts or feelings. It's about learning to see them clearly, without getting lost in them. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, you are building a strong foundation for a more peaceful and balanced life. Let's continue this journey together, discovering the power of presence, one mindful breath at a time. Chapter 7: Nourishing the Self, Healthy Habits and Yogic Lifestyle. Yoga is not just about the time you spend on the mat, it's about creating a life that supports your body, mind, and spirit. This means taking care of yourself in ways that help you feel strong, balanced, and full of energy. In this chapter, let's explore how to nourish yourself through healthy habits and a yogic lifestyle. One of the first steps to living a yogic lifestyle is listening to your body. Pay attention to what your body needs each day. Are you feeling tired or energetic? Are you hungry or full? Yoga teaches us to respect our bodies and treat them with kindness. When you listen to your body, you can give it the care it deserves. A big part of nourishing yourself is eating well. In yoga, the food you eat is considered important for your overall well-being. Choose foods that are fresh, colorful, and full of life, like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. These foods give you the energy you need to move and think clearly. Try to eat slowly and mindfully, really tasting and appreciating each bite. This helps you feel more satisfied and connected to your body. Staying hydrated is also essential. Water helps your body work properly, keeps your skin healthy, and supports your digestion. Try to drink enough water throughout the day, especially before and after your yoga practice. Sleep is another key part of self-care. Just like our bodies need movement, they also need rest. A good night's sleep helps you feel refreshed, keeps your mind sharp, and gives your body time to heal. Create a bedtime routine that helps you unwind, like turning off screens, reading a calming book, or doing a few gentle stretches before bed. In a yogic lifestyle, balance is important. It's good to work hard and do your best, but it's also important to rest and relax. Make time for things you enjoy, like spending time in nature, listening to music, or being with loved ones. Balance helps you feel more peaceful and happier in your everyday life. Yoga also teaches us to care for our thoughts. Just like we clean our bodies, we can keep our minds healthy by practicing positive thinking. Notice when negative thoughts come up, and gently remind yourself of the good things in your life. Practicing gratitude and kindness helps you feel more positive and connected to the world. Finally, remember that living a yogic lifestyle is not about being perfect. It's about making choices that support your health and happiness, one step at a time. Every day is a new opportunity to care for yourself and grow on your yoga journey. Let's keep exploring how to nourish ourselves, body, mind, and spirit, so we can live each day with energy, joy, and peace. Chapter 8: Facing Challenges, Building Resilience Through Yoga. Life is full of challenges. Sometimes they come as small annoyances, and other times they feel like mountains we can't climb. Whether it's stress at work, health problems, or unexpected changes, everyone faces tough times. The good news is that yoga can help you build resilience, the strength and flexibility to face challenges with grace and courage. In this chapter, let's explore how yoga teaches us to be strong, calm, and steady even when life gets hard. First, yoga teaches us patience. On the mat, you learn to stay in a pose even when it's challenging. You breathe through the discomfort and find a place of stillness within. This practice of patience helps you stay calm when things don't go your way in life. Instead of reacting quickly, you learn to pause, breathe, and respond wisely. Yoga also teaches us about acceptance. When you practice yoga, you notice that some days your body feels strong and flexible, while other days it feels tight or tired. Yoga teaches you to accept where you are right now, without judgment. This same lesson applies to life's challenges. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means seeing things as they are so you can respond with clarity and strength. Another important lesson from yoga is self-awareness. When you practice yoga, you learn to pay attention to your breath, your body, and your thoughts. This helps you notice when you are feeling stressed, angry, or overwhelmed. With this awareness, you can choose to take a deep breath, step back, and find a calmer way to handle the situation. Breathing is a powerful tool for building resilience. In challenging yoga poses, you learn to breathe deeply and steadily, even when things get tough. This same skill helps you in life. When you feel overwhelmed, taking a few slow, deep breaths can calm your mind and help you think more clearly. Yoga also teaches us to be kind to ourselves. Challenges can bring up feelings of self-doubt or frustration. Yoga reminds us to treat ourselves with compassion, just like we would treat a friend. This self-kindness helps us stay strong and motivated, even when things are difficult. Practicing yoga regularly builds inner strength. Just like muscles get stronger with use, your ability to handle challenges grows each time you face something difficult on the mat or in life. Each time you breathe through a tough pose, each time you get back up after falling out of balance, you are building the resilience that helps you face life's ups and downs. Remember, resilience isn't about never feeling upset or scared. It's about facing those feelings with courage and using them to grow. Yoga gives you the tools to breathe, to accept, and to find your strength, no matter what life brings. Let's keep practicing together, building resilience one breath and one pose at a time. With yoga as your guide, you can face any challenge with confidence and grace. Chapter 9. The Community Connection. Yoga is a way to connect. Yoga is often seen as a personal journey, time spent on the mat, focusing on your breath and your body. But yoga is also about connection, not just with yourself, but with the people around you. In this chapter, let's explore how yoga brings people together and helps build a sense of community. One of the beautiful things about yoga is that it welcomes everyone. No matter your age, background, or experience, you can step onto the mat and begin your practice. This open-hearted spirit makes yoga classes and gatherings a wonderful place to meet others who share the same journey. When you practice yoga with others, whether in a class, workshop, or retreat, you share a special energy. Breathing together, moving together, and resting together creates a sense of unity and support. It's like being part of a team, where everyone is working toward the same goal: greater peace, health, and balance. Yoga communities often form naturally. After class, people might share a smile, a kind word, or a simple, "How are you?" These small moments of connection can grow into friendships, offering support and encouragement on and off the mat. When you know you're not alone, it's easier to stay committed to your practice and to feel inspired by others. Yoga also teaches us about compassion and kindness, values that strengthen communities. When we learn to treat ourselves with respect and patience, it becomes easier to treat others the same way. We become more understanding, more forgiving, and more willing to help. This kindness can extend beyond the yoga studio into our families, workplaces, and neighborhoods. Many yoga communities get involved in helping others, organizing charity classes, volunteering, or raising money for good causes. This is a beautiful way to share the positive energy of yoga and make a difference in the world. Even if you prefer to practice at home, you can still be part of a larger community. Online classes, social media groups, and yoga challenges connect people from all over the world. These connections can offer motivation, inspiration, and the chance to learn from different teachers and styles. Remember, yoga is about union, not just of body, mind, and spirit, but also of people. By connecting with others through yoga, you are creating a network of support, friendship, and shared growth. As you continue your yoga journey, think about how you can build connections with others. Smile at a fellow student, ask a question after class, or join a local yoga group. Every small step strengthens the bond between you and your yoga community. Let's keep exploring how yoga can bring us together, one breath, one pose, and one smile at a time. Chapter 10. Living Yoga. Creating a balanced, joyful, and meaningful life. Yoga is more than just a series of poses or breathing exercises, it's a way of living. When you bring the lessons of yoga into your everyday life, you create a life that feels balanced, joyful, and meaningful. In this final chapter, let's talk about how you can live your yoga, both on and off the mat. First, living yoga means being present. On the mat, you learn to focus on your breath, your body, and each movement. Off the mat, you can bring that same awareness to everything you do. Whether you're washing dishes, having a conversation, or taking a walk, try to be fully there. This helps you appreciate the small moments that make up your life. Living yoga also means finding balance. In yoga practice, you learn to balance strength and flexibility, effort and ease. In life, this means finding time for work and rest, for others and for yourself. It's about knowing when to push forward and when to slow down. When you live in balance, you feel more steady and peaceful, no matter what life brings. Another important part of yoga is self-compassion. Yoga teaches us to listen to our bodies and treat ourselves with kindness. In daily life, this means forgiving yourself when things don't go as planned and celebrating your progress, no matter how small. Being kind to yourself helps you stay motivated and joyful. Yoga also reminds us to live with gratitude. At the end of your yoga practice, you might take a moment to give thanks for your body and breath. You can carry this habit into your life by noticing and appreciating the good things around you, a sunny day, a kind word, or a delicious meal. Gratitude helps you feel happier and more connected to the world. Service is another way to live your yoga. Yoga encourages us to care for others and the world around us. This might mean helping a friend, volunteering in your community, or simply offering a smile to someone who needs it. When you help others, you also uplift yourself. Finally, remember that yoga is a journey, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. Every time you come back to your breath, to your practice, or to a mindful moment, you are living your yoga. As you continue on your path, remember that yoga is always there for you. It's in every breath you take, every act of kindness, and every choice to be present and grateful. By living yoga, you are creating a life that's not only healthier but also more joyful, balanced, and meaningful.
Thank you for listening. Good luck to you all.